You can't make this up because McDonald's Philippines just posted something that really pissed off a lot of people, and we'll see why in a second. So, in a now deleted post, McDonald's Philippines 2 days ago posted this: celebrate being human with hashtag world famous fries, hashtag love Koto. And it says, features an AI generated character. Oh boy. What could this possibly be about? Well, let's take a look at this ad. It was posted also to the McDonald's Philippines YouTube channel titled The Golden Taste No One Can Resist, because it's an ad that McDonald's just put out 2 days ago. It features a woman grabbing some fries, and then she looks really happy. And then she pulls out her phone and types something into an AI bot called Chip AI.
I'm AI. I can do anything you can possibly imagine.
As you guys just saw, it features a AI-generated K-pop idol-looking guy in a field of multicolored flowers, and then he starts singing about being AI. Just look at these still frames, man. Like, what is happening here? We've got him laying on top of a street like a giant with these, I don't know, kids' toy-looking buildings behind, doing the most AI-generated version of Chongqing possible. This is like nightmare fuel, honestly. Oh my god.
Code predict the future. Bend what's known.
Like, this is so evidently and obviously AI generated. And like, they're not lying, right? Because like, they're telling you that it's AI generated, but it's so blatant. You know, every time I see these types of generative AI stuff, there's always two boats of it, right? There's always the ones where they're trying to make it look as real as possible, aka as not AI as possible. This one went full other side of the boat where they're trying to make it look as AI generated as possible. Yeah, give me all the sparkles, give me a bajillion realistic looking clocks, give me buildings in the sky, the most saturated colors possible.
Questions you could ever ask.
Why are McDonald's fries so good?
I have read everything about them. Those fresh, crispy, golden, world-famous fries. The data implies humans got it bad from McDonald's fries. I almost understand. Almost.
I'm loving it.
Also, on a complete side note though, from my memory, McDonald's in the Philippines has the massive thing of fries.
I'm loving it.
But the video basically features groups of people eating McDonald's, mainly highlighting the fries, right? And then the AI guy is just like creepily looming over their shoulders or behind them the entire time, looking at them eating the fries, looking at them massively through the window while they are eating the fries, sitting in between a couple while they are eating fries. This is so creepy. On a complete side note, look at him just creeping all the massively through the window as they're eating. So basically it ends saying, hey, human, enjoyed those world famous fries. Because at the very end, as, you know, the AI is singing, it's like, hey, I want to taste it. Hey, I want to taste it. And then he reaches for the fry and then he can't grab it because he's AI, because he's not real. But, oh man, this is definitely something. People clowned on this so hard on Twitter, by the way. It was so freaking funny. I think mainly because of the caption. Because it was captioned, celebrate being human. Because the implication is, oh, because you're human, you can eat the amazing, yummy McDonald's fries, but these poor AI slave bots at your phone can't eat it because they're AI. So, like, you should feel privileged and happy that you could eat the fries. That seems to be the message that I'm taking away from it anyways, which is why it says celebrate being human. But everyone was clowning on it because it says celebrate being human and features a hell of a lot of Gen AI. Like, most of the video is Gen AI with Gen AI music, voiceovers, and obviously the character. And in the comments of the YouTube video, there's two types of comments. The comments are full of people being like, whoever pitched this idea, I hope you're having a bad year. There's people saying cringe, ew, I don't like generative AI. They thought they ate, ha ha ha, right? And the other half of the comments are what looks to be very positively AI generated, go McDonald's type comments. But, you know, there has to be a rhyme or a reason as to why this was the ad, right? So let's take a look at what the people that created the ad had to say. So this is posted to Adobo magazine titled McDonald's Philippines celebrates what makes us human in the age of AI. The chief marketing officer of McDonald's Philippines says, for generations, McDonald's fries has been part of everyday moments that people genuinely look forward to. So much so that in the age of AI, we now have an abundance of data that points to one undeniable truth. Humans love McDonald's fries. So this led us to an interesting tension. Technology can analyze those moments, but it can never experience them. That's what inspired this idea. McDonald's fries are so good, even AI wants them. And the chief creative officer says, we asked ourselves, if AI could study every conversation, craving, ritual, and memory surrounding McDonald's fries, what would it discover? That question eventually led to an AI character that we fondly call Chip, through whose eyes we celebrate the uniquely human enjoyment behind every fry moments. And it continues that Chip will become a recurring presence in McDonald's Philippines' social universe over the next coming weeks. But what I find is just very interesting because at the end of the day, when it comes to marketing campaigns, right, there always is an end goal. Either they're trying to generate exposure, they're trying to generate sales, they're trying to increase public perception. But this is what looks to be doing none of the above. So I'm just very interested in the thought process behind this because they got absolutely clowned on Twitter. They're getting dogged on YouTube and they're deleting comments off Instagram. Comments of people criticizing the generative AI being used. So far, I see only one comment that snuck through the comment deletions because everything else got deleted. And again, they got clowned on so hard, they had to actually delete the Twitter post. And that's what I find it so interesting because like, did they just not learn from their previous AI generated videos? And if you guys don't know, I made a video about it that if I remember, I'll link down below. But McDonald's Netherlands actually created an AI generated Christmas ad featuring nightmare fuel people. It was zooming into their faces real deep with fisheye lenses and it was looking mad creepy. And they got clowned off the internet. And I believe they deleted that YouTube video. So somehow, some way, a lesson wasn't learned and they did it again, but in the division of a different country. Very interesting. I just think at the end of the day, and again, you know, there's people for generative AI and there's a lot of people against generative AI, right? But if the goal is to increase exposure, I guess that job was done because now people are talking about McDonald's Philippines. But there's a lot of people in the comments being like, boycott McDonald's. I don't want to eat McDonald's anymore because of this ad. So I don't know if it had the intention that they were looking for with this post. I'm curious about your thoughts, though. Did you watch the ad? And if so, what are your thoughts on Chip and the AI-generated song and the AI-generated guy trying to eat the fries? But to add a positive note, let me share with you a really cool video. So this is a video posted by Jennifer POV on Instagram, and the caption reads, how I use AI art as a disabled person. And it's a picture of her. She looks so cute with the glasses. And then it says, I don't. And it features her drawing while holding the stylus with her mouth. This is so freaking cool. I will have Jennifer linked down below. This video went super viral. It's at like at least 1 million views, something like that. But mad respect. In the age of generative AI, a lot of people are saying, oh, I use Gen AI because I'm lazy, because I can't pick up a pencil. And she has a cat throwing a canvas at you, being like, no. Because for her, nothing is stopping her. She's still not resorting to generative AI and she's still making human-made art, which I think is so freaking cool. So I just wanted to share that, a little bout of positivity in this realm of all this generative AI, this generative AI, that. I'll have Jennifer linked down below. Please go check her out. Their artwork seems so freaking cool, so they deserve all the love. But with that, again, I would love to hear your thoughts about McDonald's Philippines and that AI ad down below. I have an Etsy shop and a coffee if you want to check me out there. I'm trying to grow my Instagram to 100K. I'm eons off, but you know, a girl can dream, right? I'm like 7K off. So my Instagram is catliente.ttv if you want to check me out there. And I also stream on Twitch 3 days a week, Mondays and Saturdays at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, or Thursdays at 7:30, where I do a podcast with my friend. So I hope to catch y'all there or in another video. Peace.